Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to another episode of the Minecraft Survival Let's Play. So at the time that this video is getting uploaded, it will have been 3 weeks since I last uploaded a video. And the reason for that is just some real life stuff that came up. I've not had loads of time, and I've also just not been very motivated to play on the world. I've not been motivated to play on the Xbox in general, so I've not really done too much. But you can see that I did decide to go ahead and build the second layer of the base. So overall I want 5 of these layers. I've managed to get the second one done, so I've got 4 more rooms that I could build in, and I've got the 5th one up here as well still that I need to build something in. I think I want to have the villager trading hall in that one. I'm not really sure about the others, but I'm sure I can figure some things out to build in all of these rooms eventually. But yeah, I've not really been on the world too much. That's all I've really done since I last uploaded a video. And since I last uploaded, there's actually been a new update. So the 1.18 update came out about 2 weeks ago now, and I've not actually explored any of the new features. So for people that don't know, I assume everyone does know this, but the world has actually been lowered down now. So instead of going to Bedrock at Y level 5, you can actually go below this. So this is below the base where I've been digging. I set the beacon up down here. So before there was Bedrock here, and now it's a deep slate. So I think what I want to do in today's episode is actually explore this a little bit. Go underneath the base, see if there's any caves and stuff like that. So originally when I started building this base, it was going to go down to Bedrock. And I think I'm still going to do the same idea as I had before, where there's going to be 5 of these layers. But then underneath the base, I think I could use this as like a little bit of an entranceway. And then I could have like a big underground city or something going on underground. I'm not really sure what yet. But I think this could be like a nice thing just to like fly down into like the underworld or whatever. I think I could make it Nether themed, and that could be quite nice. I've got a few ideas, but it's going to be a while before I actually get to those, and it's going to be a huge project as well. So I'm not really sure how it's going to turn out, but I'm glad that the world did get lowered down instead of just sticking with like the bedrock where it would have been before, because it opens up like a lot of new opportunities and stuff for the base. So I'm quite excited about that. I don't know if anyone remembers the last episode, but I was having quite a lot of lag issues. So what I've done is I've just gone around the base, and there's a few caves around, and I've lit all of the caves up, and I've also just killed all of the mobs. There were so many mobs just underneath the base, like clustered up in little areas holding items and stuff so they would not despawn. So I've just gone ahead and killed all of them. I must have killed over 100 mobs, and the lag is actually a lot better now. So I think because my base is in the spawn chunks, all of these mobs were adding to the mob cap, and it was making it a little bit laggy. So I'm hoping that does sort all of the lag issues out, because I still need to dig this base all of the way down, and it was kind of annoying like digging a little bit and then the blocks would reappear. So I'm hoping it's sorted now. But anyway, on to today's episode. I actually want to do something that I've wanted to do for a while, and I think it's going to be a lot easier now the 1.18 update is out. So you can see in here I've got 2 stacks of diamond blocks and then another 19. And you can probably tell by the thumbnail and the title if I put it in there. But I want to try and get a full diamond beacon. So I need 2 stacks and 36 blocks overall, so I'm not too far away. And I think this is going to be a lot easier now. It's the 1.18 update, the caves are bigger, and it's going to be easier to find diamonds around. Or at least I think it is, I'm not entirely sure about that. But I want to try and get a diamond beacon today. And it also gives me the excuse to go and explore some of the new caves that got added. So the update came out about 2 weeks ago, and I've not actually explored any of the caves. I'm hoping there's some underneath the base that are easy to get to, but if not I might have to dig around a little bit and look for some. I think there's a few different types of caves, but I'm not really sure. I've not looked at too much about the new update. But I did prepare some night vision potions. It just saves me from spamming torches all over the place, and it's going to be easier to see for the video. So I've got loads of night vision potions. So I'm going to go and try find a cave underneath the base to start off with, and once I find one I'll update you. So I just came down here to where the beacon is, and I started digging down just below, and it didn't take too long, and I've actually found some diamonds already. So underneath like Y level 0, like everything below, I don't think any stone generates here, it's just a deep slate. So it does take a little bit longer to mine this stuff. And I'm just going to use fortune on this because I need the actual diamonds, not the diamond ore this time. So overall I managed to get 16 there. I do actually want to find some caves, so I'm going to start digging again. Hopefully I can find one soon, and then I should be able to get the rest of the diamonds pretty easily. So it didn't take too long and I've actually managed to find a cave underneath the base. So I dug down here, I found the diamonds, but I got all the way down to bedrock and I didn't find a cave. So I just started doing a little staircase down here, and then I bumped into one of these caves. I think this is called a lush cave or something like that. I'm just going to drink the night vision potion and I'll be able to see a lot better. And there's some llamas down here already. They'll just end up spawning everywhere. I think this is clay, so it's going to be quite easy to get a lot of clay now in the new update. It was a little bit harder before. And I think there's a few items in here that I don't have. So I think these are called spore blossoms or something like that. And then there's also the glow berries on these vine things that I don't have yet either. So these are a few more items that I need to add to the checklist. So I think you just collect these by left clicking. I don't know if you can actually collect the vines themselves. I don't know if that's like an item that you can get in the game. Maybe you need some silk touch shears or something like that. I've got a silk touch pickaxe and that just gets the glow berries. So I don't know if that is an actual item that you can collect. So I might have to look into that a little bit. But the main thing I want while I'm down here is the diamonds. I can't really see any around here. It's kind of hard to see with all of these vines. But I think what I'm going to do is just explore the caves a little bit. I'll probably have to find a few more caves. And we'll see how many diamonds I can get. Okay, I think I've got all of the diamonds that I need to make the full diamond beacon. So I've got 16 more blocks and then 8 more diamonds. So if I add this to the diamonds that I've already got, I'm pretty sure that's 2 stacks and 36 plus a little bit extra. So I'm going to head back to the base in a second. But first I just thought I'd show this. I found quite a big cave here. And for some reason there's some weird obsidian in the lava. It looks like someone's bridged over the lava with obsidian. But no one else plays on this world apart from me, so I don't really know how that got there. And it's like the same over on here. This looks like a little bit of a pattern. And then if I go a little bit further, there's some more just over here as well. I assume it generates naturally with the new terrain, but it just seems a little bit odd, it doesn't look very natural at all. But there's a few of them that I've seen, and then I saw one in a different cave as well. So it must just be natural, but I don't know if that's like a bug or if it's supposed to be like that, or why it's there. But anyway, like I said, I think I've got all of the diamonds that I need now. So I'm going to try and find my way out of this cave and I'm going to head back to the base. Okay, I'm back at the base and I've just cleared a few things away. You can see here that I've got all of these diamonds. So I've got 2 stacks and then 36 and I've got an extra 15 so I can make that last block right there. So that's 2 stacks and 36 now. So I can actually go ahead and make the beacon. And I don't really know what to do with it at the moment. The plan was to get a diamond beacon, a netherite beacon, a gold beacon and an emerald one. And I think what I'm going to do eventually is have a little podium in each of the corners of the base. So I'll have one here and then one in all of the other 3 corners as well. And then I'll build the beacons on top of those. So for right now I've just built it in the corner on the floor. Eventually I will build the podiums in each of the corners. But they're going to have to be quite big to fit the entire beacon on top of them. So it might take me some time to come up with some designs that I like that can actually fit the beacons on top of. But for right now I'm just going to set up this beacon. And I've already got haste around here, so I think next I'll go for some resistance. I don't really need it, but I think I want to get all of the buffs eventually. So I'm going to do this, and then I should get the resistance buff as well in the top right corner. You can see that's come up there. So I've actually only got 6 more diamonds overall in this world now. I think I've got 8 diamond ore in this chest as well. But I'm not sure if this stuff can spawn naturally anymore in the 1.18 terrain. I know you can get the deep slate diamonds obviously, but I'm not sure about the regular stuff. I don't know what levels it spawns at or what. I know that I can get some in the already loaded chunks. If I dig this base down to bedrock or Y level 0 like I was going to anyway, I should be able to find some regular diamonds in there because these were already loaded chunks before the update. But I'm not really sure if you can actually find them in regular 1.18 terrain now. But anyway, while I was in the caves, I picked up a few items. So you saw that I got the glow berries, I also got some spore blossoms. I don't know if you can farm this stuff. I know you can farm the glowberries. I don't really know about these. But these are 2 more items that I need to add to the checklist at some point. And then I also got some clay while I was down there. It's just kind of hard to get this stuff. It's more common now because it's in all of the caves. But it was kind of hard before the 1.18 update, so I don't have too much of it. So I just thought I'd get some, and then if I ever need it, I've just got it there. But anyway, when the 1.17 update came out, I started collecting all of the new items, and I had some chests that were over here somewhere. But I've moved them into this corner. So these are all of the items that got added in 1.17, or at least a lot of the items that got added in 1.17. And now I can add these 2 to it as well. So there's glowberries, and then the spore blossom. I don't know if I've got all of the items yet. I think there's still a few more that I need to get. I need to get all of the different kinds of axolotls. And there was a few more, I just can't remember all of them. But I'm going to collect all of the items that got added in the new updates. And then I'm going to add them to the checklist all at the same time. But anyway, I've still got a little bit more time to record this week. And there's a few different farms that I need to build to check off some of the items from the checklist. And there's one that I've wanted to build for a little while now, and that is the ice farm. So I can get the ice, the packed ice, and then the blue ice. And this is going to be quite useful to check the items off the checklist, but it's going to be useful for some other farms as well, like to do storage systems and stuff with ice water streams or whatever. So I think that's what I'm going to build today. And I've got no idea how to build these things. I don't think I've ever built one before. It's probably not going to be like a massive one. But I'll probably just go and look up some YouTube tutorials, get some materials together, and then I'll come back and build it. Okay, so I managed to find somewhere to build this ice farm. And there's not really too many biomes where I can build it that are close to the base. So I've come over here to the end portal. And if anyone remembers, like above this, I've got the ice spikes biome. And I do still need to finish that room down there and then make a better way up and down. But I've got the ice spikes biome just up here. And then I built the farm over to the right hand side over on this side. So I've made a little bit of progress. I didn't really find any designs on YouTube that I liked, so I've just gone for my own design here. And it is pretty basic, so it wouldn't surprise me if anyone else has done this before. So basically each of these sections is a 10 by 10 area where the ice can form. And then I've got some waterlogged stairs around the outside. So if I broke all of this ice here, it would regenerate like full water blocks, so then I could get more ice there. So you can see all of this is full sources of water, not just like running water. So if I break all of this, I'll get 100 pieces of ice each time from each of the segments. And then you can see that it starts generating ice again straight away. So the plan originally was to have 100 of these segments overall. So I wanted it to be 10 this way, and then 10 going this way in like a big grid. But if I fly it up a little bit, you can see there's not really that much room. I can't fit another one on this side because it would like overlap down here and then I wouldn't get ice forming. And then it's the same problem on the other side as well. So I couldn't build another one here, otherwise I would not get ice forming if I built one down here, if that makes sense. So instead of 10 by 10, it's only 8 by 8 instead. At the moment I've only got the first row in place. And I do need to do this another 7 times down in this direction. It doesn't take too long to build these things. The most annoying part is getting all of the water in place, because you need to place a bucket of water in every single one of the stairs to make this farm work. And you might have realised that there's some fish that spawn inside this. I didn't really think about that as I was building it. It's not really a big deal, they just spawn inside the water. And then they jump out, start flopping around, and then they die, and then eventually the items despawn. So it's not a big deal, but I didn't really think about that as I was building it. If I come over to the chests over here, I've already got a little bit of ice in here from using the farm. And then I've got loads of packed ice. And this is from removing a few of these ice spikes that were in the way. And then I'm going to have to remove a few more of these as well. So I'm going to be getting loads of packed ice from this anyway. And one more thing that I wanted to mention before I go ahead and build the rest of these is that I've built this out of wood because you break the ice with a pickaxe, and obviously you can't really break the wood with a pickaxe that quickly. So if I built this out of like stone or stone brick or granite or something, I would keep breaking the block below the ice by accident. So that's the reason that I decided to use the wood around here. And I do think it looks quite nice with the birch and the spruce wood. So I think I'm going to just get back to work on this. There's quite a lot of work to do. It's going to take me a long time to remove these ice spikes. They're kind of annoying with the snow on top of them, and I'm going to have to remove quite a few of them, I think. So I'm just going to get back to work, and I'll probably be back once I've completed the entire farm. Okay, I'm back, and the farm is completely finished, so you can see how big it is. I was going to build it a little bit bigger. This is an 8x8, I did want to have it 10x10, but I think this is big enough as it is anyway. It didn't really take too long to build, it was only a few hours, but I did have to go over and get loads of the birch wood a few times. I used almost a full double chest of birch logs in this build. Well, I had the birch logs and then I turned it into planks, so it took a while collecting all of the wood, but the farm is completely finished. And I'm not really sure how often I'm going to use this farm. I don't really use too much ice anyway, but if I come over here, I've got a few shulker boxes full of the packed ice. I think one of these has some blue ice in it. Yes, I've got loads of blue ice in here as well, and then a little bit of packed ice, and then I've also got some normal ice, and I took loads more back over to the base as well. So now I've built this thing, I'm not sure if I'll ever actually need to use it, but I probably will come over and use it a few times just because I've spent the time to build it now. And I do actually want to build around in this area in the future. I don't really know what I want to build yet, but I think I want to do some kind of building in every single biome on this world. So I'll probably have a little like ice kingdom or something around here using mostly ice and snow and quartz and those kind of blocks. And I'll probably build something around the outside of this farm while I'm doing that. But that's a project for the future. I'm finished with this area for today. I'm going to take all of this ice back over to the base, and then I can check a few items off the checklist. Okay, I'm back over at the base, and I'm actually running out of time to record for today. So I'm just going to check these items off the checklist. You can see that I've got 63 of the blue ice, the packed ice, and then the regular ice. So that's 3 more items checked off, and there's still quite a few more farms and stuff that I want to build to check off the rest of these items. I do want to build a farm for pretty much every single item that's possible to build a farm for in the game. So like the ice farm today, I'll probably never really use it, but I just want to have a farm for everything. So some of the farms I do build are a little bit useless, but I just want to have them on the world anyway. And I actually made a little bit more progress on the base. So I dug down a little bit more, and then I built this floor around here. So now I can go ahead and build up the walls, and then I'll have a few more rooms to build in. But I'm actually not going to be uploading for a few more weeks now. So it's Christmas in like 10 days or something like that. And I'm actually going away over Christmas, and I won't be back until the new year. So I'm not going to have a chance to record any videos in that time. I might have a little bit of time over the next few days just to do a little bit more progress around the base, but I'm not really sure how much time I'm going to have. So I do want to do a few things on the world before the next episode, which will probably be in about 3 weeks. And I'll just update you at the start of the next episode and show all of the stuff that I've managed to do. But there's not going to be any more videos on this channel until next year now. So like I said, I've run out of time to record for today. I hope everyone enjoyed, and I will see you all next time.